Hello everyone, my name is Saksham Dikshit and this is my channel Pentest Diaries. So today I'll continue the same series of Python programming and this is exercise number 3. So let's begin. So before proceeding further, these are the links on which you can connect me. Here's a link of the LinkedIn, a blog link, and even the GitHub link. Just after this tutorial, you can get the whatever the code we'll be making in this tutorial. You can get it easily on the GitHub. Now we'll go for the statement, program statement. Okay. So in this, it's a simple type of program. What exactly? In the program itself, we already have the highest percentage. We have defined it. Using the while and the if, we have to make it a program in such a way by which we have to input a guessing number. 9 attempts we have to give it from our side, and we have to guess the proper number. So if a number is greater than that, we have to print that the number is greater than the defined number, or if we put a number which is less than that number which we have defined it, that we are getting a point, like the number is lesser than the defined number. And if you finalize the appropriate, and if you put the right number, then in that case you get the output, you have guessed the right number. You have only 9 attempts, and after each and every attempt you're getting it the point, like how many attempts are left. So this is the complete program you have to create it. Okay, now let's create the simple program. So I have already created this program. Okay, so in this I'll explain you what exactly we have to do it. So the first line is a simple line just to get it print on the screen. Then after that, this is n equal to 0 and m equal to 9. Okay, so n equal to 0 means like whatever the count, like we have to attempt it for the 9 times. So I've defined it a value as 0, so it's starting from 0. M equal to 9 is the highest value, like we have to print as per that requirement. We have to print like how many attempts are left. So for that we have to define it m equal to 9, so that we have to reduce the value one by one, and n equal to 0 is the we have to use that we have to give the attempts, and to print how many attempts are left we are using m. These are two parameters. Now we'll go inside of the while loop. So while loop condition is working till n value is less than 9. Okay, once the value is equal to 9, this automatically get break. Okay, so it's completely go out of this while loop, and these value get be printed. Okay, so we'll go inside of it. We have to input a value, whatever the guess value we have to put it. So the user have to input the value over here. It's an integer value. It's just going inside of the in1. Okay, then after that we have to use the if statement. If statement, we have to check whether as we have defined it a value 85 as the final value. So just because of that, 85 is the value we have defined it. So the thing, if the value is above 85, we have to print that the entered percentage is higher than the percentage scored by the topper. Okay, and as m equal to 9, so we have to print the value of how many attempts are left. So that was the reason m equal to m minus 1, and how many attempts left, we have to put the value of m. So we have to print that value for each and every attempt. Then n equal to n plus 1, so n equal to 0 first time. So once this will work, so the value of n will be increased by 1, and then again continue will happen. So again the user have to input the value, and if it's coming under this category, it just trigger these all commands once again, otherwise it's going to the else. Take example, first attempt the user have input the value 95. So in this category the first section is executed, and the second attempt if a user have selected a value less than 85, then in that case this section will be executed, and it will show enter percentage is lower than the percentage scored by the topper. Again m equal to m minus 1, we have to give it the how many counts are left, and then after that n equal to n plus 1, like we have to increase the count so that it just reach to the 9 value. Once it's reached to the 9 value, this complete while loop will be completed, and we will finally print this value. Okay, then after that it's a elif, and then we have the final condition, that is else. where if the person have put it a value 85, so it's automatically print this, like entered percentage is a perfect guess. Then again m equal to m minus 1, and over here it's a twist. Like what is happening, like if you put it n equal to 0 or n is less than 9, then in that case what is happening, like it's just going on, we have to print the value. Like if, just imagine if a person have guessed the value in first attempt, like if n equal to 0, while loop is started, n is less than 9, okay, perfect, then the person have input the value that is 85, then it's coming inside of it directly m minus 1, 9 minus 1 is 8, and then after that automatically it's just going out, okay, and then print how many attempts used is 0. So to overcome this issue, as like we are not getting incremented, so that was the reason I put it this logic over here, where if n equal to 0, we have to make it n equal to n plus 1, so that at least we have one mention whensoever the attempt happened. So we have to increase the value just for when n equal to 0, and then else if the value is not 0, then in that case it's break, and then it's coming out of it completely, and we get the output value. Okay, this is the complete code which I'll try to get it explained in this video. Okay, let's go back to the slides once again. Even I'll try to run it, I'll try to run this code also for you. Wait a minute. So taking example, we'll try to put it 96. Okay, so you can see that the value is higher than the percentage scored by the topper, and the attempts are 8. Okay, we'll put it like 96 once again, 96, 96, 96, 96, 96, 96. Only one attempt left, then I'll put 85. Okay, so you can see that number of count used 8, and we get this final value. So this is the value which is guessed by it. Okay, so this is all about the code which we have to create it in this way, using a while and the if conditions. On the basis of it, we can achieve whatever we required it. Now we'll go back to our slides. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe my channel. You can connect me on LinkedIn, blog URL. You can visit my blog also. I'll put it the content inside of my blog also, and even you can visit my GitHub link where I can upload the whatever the code you have seen in this tutorial. I'll upload it over there itself. So thank you so much once again. Like this video. Bye bye.